Hello friends, welcome to ADO.NET tutorial. Now we are starting a new sub-series, and in this sub-series we will learn about typed dataset. And in this very first introduction video we will learn what is loosely typed dataset. Then you will progress through the typed dataset and how it has advantage over the loosely typed dataset. In all our examples, we used loosely typed data objects. That means in this course, we used the loosely typed data object, and in this subseries, we are introducing the typed data objects. So usually typed data sets are tightly coupled. So loosely typed data sets are the one which we used in all our previous videos. From dataset, we will refer the table as dataset. A dataset may have multiple tables, so we will go into tables collection, and from that table collection we will supply the table name. Say for example, if the table name is jobs, we will specify jobs here, right? And we know that a dataset can have multiple data tables. So we call that as a table collection, and to refer a specific table we will specify the table name inside the dataset. So this is the tables collection. From tables collection we will specify jobs. From data table we will refer column name as data table, rows of 0. Let's state that this is the data table, and let's consider that it contains 3 data rows and 4 data columns. So data table dot rows. So here we are referring the rows collection. Rows of 0 means the first row. Right, from rows collection, first row, and then from columns collection. So once you locate the row, you will end up seeing 4 columns, and in that we specified column of 0, column of 1, or column of column name. Suppose if column name here is X, you can specify columns of X to specify a specific column. So row was already identified, rows of 0, columns of 1, 0, 1, or columns of X, right? So here we are specifying the column name to identify a specific column. The string literals above makes the data objects loosely typed. So these are all the string literals, right? Dataset, tables of jobs, so that's one string literal. Rows of column name X, that's one string literal. So these string literals will make these as a loosely typed data objects, right? Loosely typed data table, loosely typed data column. The use of string literal may lead to typo errors because this is evaluated at runtime, right? So here instead of jobs, let's state you specified J 0 B S. So this is a kind of typo. The string or the number 0 sometimes may read as O, and this will lead to runtime error. Even spell mistakes also can lead to error, and those errors are not detected at design time. It will be given at runtime. The literals perform the data binding at runtime. That's why we see if there are any typo errors that will be thrown at runtime. We also know that the retrieved column values are object type. In all our previous video we saw when we retrieve a specific cell value, say for example if this cell is integer, it will return object type. You need to convert that object to integer to retrieve the value. Say for example, inside this cell, let's consider 6 is stored here. To retrieve the value 6, we need to convert the object to 6. So from data column we can retrieve the object, and we need to convert that object as integer to read the content. Right, that's what here we are saying. We also know that retrieved column values are of object type, and we need to convert it before using it in the calculations. Say for example, the calculation is like db salary into 10. That means here you can see somebody is calculating kind of a bonus. All right, a 10% bonus. db salary into 10. Let's say db salary is data column in the data table. In db it is decimal. All right, so the database stored this salary as decimal, and let's state that we retrieved that in a data table using the adapter fill, and when we are reading that specific column, the column will be of object type. So we need to convert this column into decimal. Here we need to convert db salary from object to matching database type, say decimal, because here we are assuming it as a decimal, right? So from object you have to convert it as a decimal. So these are all the glitches you will, these are all the troubles you will face when you are using the loosely typed datasets. In the next video, we will get introduced to ADO.NET typed data object, and there object types are defined at compile time, and you can avoid runtime errors. And at the same time, you don't need to do any type conversion because the conversions are already taken care by the typed datasets or typed data objects, we can state. A typed data set, typed data table, typed data column. That way we can see all the ADO.NET objects are typed objects. Alright, now you have the knowledge of what is loosely typed, and we will proceed with the typed data objects from the next coming videos. There is no demo in here. Thank you for watching. Bye.